Morning, everybody. If you are wondering about coming out today, whatever it is that you need to come out about, what could possibly be in your way, what the challenges are, how to get around those, and how you can be more mindful during the process, you have come to the right place. Welcome. My name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. You can always find out more about me and what's going on with Coming Out Tarot over there. Today, I'm using the Marielle Tarot deck, which is one of my top 3 decks that I go to. This is a beautiful deck. The artwork in it is gorgeous. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And if this content is helpful, hitting that thumbs up button not only lets me know that it's helpful, so please do it if you like it, but it also gets it in front of other people's feeds because algorithms are the shit niznit these days. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you think one of your friends would benefit with this, feel free to share it out to them. Let them see it. Pass it along so they can take advantage of this message as well. All right, I'm going to get these cards in the right order for today. I live near an airport, and Midway Airport, and the traveling has already begun. Last night on the way home, there were so many people with bags getting ready to get out of the city for holiday time, which means they're also going to start coming. And that means people who walk around like this, like wondering where they're supposed to be, are going to be in my way. They're going to be in my way because they don't know where they're going, and they're always looking up and they don't look out. And those of us who know where we're going, we got to have extra patience. All right, let's get these cards in the right order. Let's focus on what our obstacle is today. Cards are a little long, so they're hard to shuffle. I cut the edges off. How we get around it. And how we can be more mindful during the process. All right. Obstacle, action, mindfulness. You can see I finally got back to exercising today. My world is getting back to normal. Our obstacle today is the 3 of Cups, which is interesting after the 3 of Swords yesterday. Our action, Knight of Cups, which is even more interesting to me to have these two together. And how we can be more mindful, the 4 of Cups. It is a full house of cups. Good morning, Catherine. Today is relationship and emotional state focused. And we're going to actually, what's really interesting to me is I think you're going to discover something about relationships today. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of discovery today. You'll be like, oh, damn, I didn't know that was going on. Or specifically about, I didn't know I felt that way about someone else. Or you're going to rediscover feelings about someone else. And by feelings, I mean, with this 3 of Cups, that you may not have expected the strength of the friendship. You may not have expected the power of love. You may not have expected that the... Sorry, I gotta show you guys this. Let me flip it around. The litter box, and she's behind the litter box. There she goes. Get it, Vern! It's got a little ping pong ball. Okay, back to our reading. Sometimes there's just unbridled joy, right? And she's having so much fun with that ball, which is this. So it's interesting to me that our obstacle is this love, this friendship, this understanding of, or let me take away understanding. The fact that this exists, this friendship, this love, because it's both things. It could be like a really strong friendship. It could be the love of someone that you really, really love and care for. And I'm gonna explain why it could be both in a second. The fact that this exists as our obstacle means you're missing it. You're not nurturing it, taking care of it, missing it. This dude, this Knight of Cups brings that all back. So the action of realizing or not realizing that this obstacle of love, care, and affection exists, it's time to put that into place. How can you support someone by telling them, I love you, I care about you, you're important to me today? Because the realization that that is there is the act, like that's part of the action. Like, oh shit, I really do care about this person more than I thought I did. Oh wow, this friendship is so important to me, and I need to nurture it, care for it, love it, and make sure that it grows. It's that kind of love, trust, care that I say this could be one of those really, really strong friendships, or it could truly be that relationship where love exists. And I think the stubbornness of not leaning in and accepting that has been the obstacle. This has been hard to put into words. I don't know why it's taken me so many words to get this one out. Maybe because it's my own thing too. So it's time to lean in. Yes, that thing exists. I do feel this way about these people, this person, and I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna be a part of that love today. How can you be more mindful during this process? The Four of Cups. God, I love that these are all together. Take the moment when you realize it's happening, if you can, or maybe a little bit later, when you're like, oh yeah, I do feel this way. When that does happen, when that emotion comes in and you're like, yes, I recognize this. If you have a moment to reflect on it, reflect on it. If you don't have the moment right then, later, this is an awesome time to journal or I'm going to take this a little bit further, invite them out for a drink and go talk about it. If you're not a drinker, invite them out for a Coke, whatever. Go out and spend some time. Say, you know what, I really appreciate you. I'd love if we could just go out and have a drink. I'd love if we could get together if you love to eat, go eat. That kind of thing. So there's two sides to this mindfulness. Reflecting on why this is happening and why it's important to you, and finding the time to honor that and be a part of that. So this mindfulness stuff is there's a lot in the mindfulness work today, because mindfulness we think of as something we only need to do for ourselves, with ourselves. It doesn't have to be that way. Mindfulness can happen with other people, where you are engaged in the moment and mindful of the experience that you're having right then and there. It can be meditative in itself. It can be mindfulness to be with other people, because you're doing it with intention and mindfulness. So your mindfulness can go two different ways today. Pull it back if you need to reflect, push it forward and go with that person if you need to double down on how you're feeling, so that you continue to nurture and build a structure of that emotional support through that relationship. All right, this is after yesterday's reading, and I didn't hear from you guys about yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a downer reading, so I'm hoping yesterday either wasn't immediately challenging, or that today's reading is going to help support what you may discover about yesterday's reading at some point during the week. That's kind of, at least that's what I'm hoping for myself. I can't wait to see what the day brings either. This is going to be, this is an amazing experience to have this kind of, they're so busy today. It's going to be an amazing experience. So I wish the best for you all today. I hope today's a great day. Happy Tuesday. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other, and hit that thumbs up button if this is helpful, useful content to you. So not only it lets me know it's useful, but it gets it in front of other people. And don't forget to share out with your friends in case you think that they could take advantage of this message as well. We're about halfway through the month. So don't forget, if you haven't already checked out those December forecast readings, go check them out. out. I made a mistake and posted my blog post late last night. I meant it to be 11:45 in the afternoon, and I scheduled it for 11:45 at night. Thanks for that thumbs up. So it came out late, but if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. There's also a video up here on it with the like merman going like this, where you can watch a video about that blog post as well. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. See you later.